Welcome back to the vlog, and we are continuing where we left off. As you guys know, I had split this vlog into 2 parts. In the previous vlog before, we had our Q&A, and I had said that I didn't know that I like to talk that much because I saw that it was just too long, and I had this portion of the vlog to show you that was also long, right? So we're back in again in real life mom mode, where this was like a Sunday reset where I was washing, cooking, cleaning, doing the dishes, making stuff for baby girl and all that, and just taking you into like a real day, a real reset. So as you can see, we got up earlier and I had some like cups and stuff to wash. We did that in our baby breezer machine with the tablets and all of that. And now here, this is me and baby girl, and we're gonna be like eating some fruits because that's like somewhat a part of our morning routine, especially on the weekends. I will say during the week not so much because of her, but she does eat regular fruits. We try to. So this is like me showing her that I'm eating the banana and she eating it, because my child definitely doesn't too like eating from a plate. She prefers eating when we're eating, so we try to have something in our plate for her. But as I said, this portion of the vlog, or this part of the split vlog, is me being in the kitchen and what I'll be making. And I'll be making this stuff for the week, and what I'll be making is some chicken foot bone broth soup broth. Yes, my Americans, foreigners, do not judge me. My Jamaicans, tap in and let them know about the goodness of chicken foot, because chicken foot is the boss. This is something in Caribbean households that is like almost a every Saturday treat, and it's the best, especially if it is raining. So tap in the comments if you're still drinking your chicken foot soup. And we're making something else with that too, but we get into that. But as I said, I'm multitasking, guys. Like, this is real mode. I'm cooking, but we're still tending to her. I'm in the kitchen doing her stuff. Dad is doing other stuff, right? So we have to entertain. We have to do all these all these stuff. Like, motherhood turns you into different things: the clown, the entertainer, and just about everything and anything in this life, right? So here I'm also giving her some blueberries, because blueberry is one of her favorite fruit that she likes to eat, especially because she can hold it by herself. Yes, little miss wanting to be independent so quick. But yeah, blueberry is one of her favorite food, especially when it's cold. So washing some of that, giving her, packing up like some stuff from the kitchen, because we try to re-up on like fruits on a weekly, especially with her. So that's what we see her doing. And missing patient, the blueberry finished and she wanted some more, so we have to re-up on that. But this is me here prepping to do our chicken foot soup. This is not like the total style if you're actually doing chicken foot soup in a household, but this is me doing it for her, right? So I'll be walking you through that. So that was me getting some warm water for that pot that we're gonna boil it in. But then I said to myself that I wanted to like scald off the chicken foot them a little bit like, yeah, and not just like cook them. So I just said, let me use the water from the tap, even though we also have it filtered, but like the water that we used to cook is from that machine that you saw me doing. But like if we're boiling anything that's like in a shell or whatever, we use the tap water. But yeah, I put on some water on the stove for that to boil, because I said I'm gonna scald up the chicken foot a little bit, because chicken foot take a while to cook, right? But I'm gonna scald them off like probably 1 or 2 times before. So here you can see me prepping the chicken foot them, because when I say chicken feet, it's kind of hard to talk if I see me sound weird, but that was me, like prepping the chicken foot them, like cutting off the toenails, and then like usually I'd wash my meat with white vinegar, but because I'm doing it for her, I say, you know what, let me just stick with lime. Like I use lime or vinegar or both. So I'm saying because it's mainly for her, let's just stick with lime. So then I squeeze the lime in the water, and then I say, you know what, let's clean up the toes and let's wash these chicken foot to get them in our pot to scald off. So water started boiling up, and this is just me putting them in there so that it can boil up again, right? Chicken foot is packed with a lot of nutrients, like you have collagen, you have gelatin, you have minerals, and especially because like the doctor said, I'm gonna say the doctor said because I'm not claiming it, that she has a little eczema. We're trying to, you know, heal from the inside out and heal for me too, because that you're gonna say that me gonna eat this, right? But I also decided to add, as you can see in the sink, 2 chicken legs to it for her as well. So the chicken for them scald off, right? And now we're gonna put the actual pot that we're gonna be boiling and making the soup, the bone broth in. We're gonna put that on the stove and we're gonna make that boil a little bit. And as I said, like, because we were told by doctors about like this eczema type of thing, like I necessarily didn't want to stick to like the topical creams and the medicine, because like upon reading you hear that these stuff has a lot to do with like the gut and gut health. So I'm trying to like work on it from the inside out, and that is the one thing motherhood has taught me, is that you think about nourishment differently. What you're eating to be whole and eating to heal and restore and put back in your body. And that's just the beautiful thing about love. Like you try to be so intentional, and there's just nothing that I would do or try to learn to like make her life better. But we're continuing with like the additional stuff we're gonna put. Sorry about that before. What we're gonna put in the soup. So I'm gonna put celery in it, celery sticks, and then we're just getting those clean and washing them off, and we're gonna put carrots in it as well, right? So you see me here cutting them, and I'm cutting them big because I don't want them to boil out too quickly, because we're storing this. We're gonna put it in something, you know. So we're putting also a piece of ginger in it to go with it as well, and I'm putting 2 Irish in it for her so that she can eat it, because eventually I'm gonna blend it. She don't have much teeth, so she can gum this, right? And this is my substitute for pumpkin. I don't always get pumpkin unless I go to like the farmers market to get whole pumpkin. So this is my butternut squash, and it's a close substitute to pumpkin. So this is everything here we have, and I put a big onion in there too, and then I have the chicken, and these are my leaves. So I have bay leaf here, I have basil, and I have cloves, and I also have rosemary. So I put those in the water to make them boil, give it a little flavor, because it's not going to be too bland, you know. I don't want it too bland. She's learning flavors. We try to incorporate that now. So make that go and boil, and I'm just cleaning up after myself. And I'm not gonna lie, it definitely looks like a lot because it is a lot, but that is what love is. Love is intentional care, right? And so we're trying to switch gears a little bit, right? Motherhood is about preparation, and this is something that I'm trying to prepare, something different. As I said, she eats a lot of fruits, but we're trying to incorporate different things to her palate. So right now, this is me making what I like to call some yogurt pops. These are pretty simple, right? But they're very helpful, and especially for teething babies, and that is where I am at now. So a cool little snack goes a long way. Like these things, it's not that complicated, like, and it's not fancy. It's not fancy either. So as we're switching up the gears a little bit to make these, we're just using yogurts, and I read about this yogurt that is good and all of that, and we're adding strawberries, blueberries, and raspberries. Yes, this little girl, she like all our berries, which is good, all the antioxidants and all of that in it. So yeah, and I think sometimes social media makes it feel like you have to do the most. Like, this is not a perfect meal, this is not a perfect routine. It's just honestly simple things that are intentional. So right here, what I'm doing is, in these like little icicle storage stuff that I got from Amazon overnight, I just pouring them in, and then they're gonna be frozen, and then I can put them in this ring thing that she can hold. I might show you it at the end. So I do that, and then you put that in the freezer. Quick time, like within like 30 minutes to an hour, if that much. Like, they'll be frozen. And what I try to do is, when I make a large batch, I'll just like pop them out of that, put them in a Ziploc bag, and then if I have more of the batter, I will make some more, so she have it throughout the week, right? But this was the first time that I was trying it this way for her. So this is the ring thing that I'm saying, like, once it's frozen, that's when you put it in the ring thing. Not this foolishness that you see me doing right here. And there's something them coming out. This is me asking my husband, like, is this the thing that it was supposed to do? Because I've done it with breast milk, and I'm like, it never come out of something, like, but I was doing it wrong. So here is just me putting the rest of the batter actually in some of these jars that I purchased for her, like storage containers to like store her meals and the different things that I will make for her, right? So this is me getting everything out, because now we are not dash away. So we getting out everything out of it, and we washing up as we go. So if today all you're doing is showing up for your child in this way by making food, know that it is truly enough. Like, I have to remind myself, and I am reminding you too. Like, as I said before, you could see that I was cleaning her room and all of that, and I'm in the kitchen now washing up and cooking, and doing several of these bottle wash, because I never washed bottles the night before. And I had these also, these food containers that I got from Amazon overnight that I wanted to wash and steam. So we're doing quite a bit of washing bottles, but this baby breezer saved my life, because to wash these and then to sterilize them with hot water and then make them dry, like, this machine does most of the work. Like, all I have to do, take them out, fill it up back with water, throw the water that you use, put in the tablets, and we good to go. The only thing, I'd probably use the other one that would be better, but we'll talk about that in my review. But this is the chicken foot them. See them and boil up. Yes, with basil and oregano, one with both. Yes, all of them something there. So once that boil up, just put in the things them, the peel, which is the carrot, the celery, the Irish, and the onion, and all of them goodness there. We're putting that in there, and we're also putting in the chicken legs that I had washed, and I had prepped those chicken legs from before. I bought her like a whole of chicken, no lie, I bought her mixed parts, some organic mixed parts, and I washed and I cleaned them and I parceled them into two pieces. So I'm gonna just take out one of that. I'm just gonna add it here. So we're adding some more water. And guys, I don't know why me I cook for the whole family, and I'm just cooking for this child. But you can see all that goodness there on the side that I like bringing in. That's like that's just the goodness, the gooiness of the chicken foot and all the good nourishment. So as it boils, it smells good. It smells very, very good. So me did know say mommy is going to drink some of this soup. And like, guys, this is just all this goodness. I don't put no seasoning, no oil, no butter in it. It's just that, and I did put a little salt for bring it up. Like that was it. So that is finished after some time, and now I'm switching gears because I need to wash her clothes. As I say, this is a full day. Like you're seeing everything that needs to get done, right? So after I put in those clothes, here comes the point where I it cool now, so I can store it. It's storage time, like getting it together. So because I had the leaves with like the rosemary and all of that, I decided to strain it because I didn't want when she eating it, because as I said, how she's gonna eat this, I'm gonna eventually blend it up, right? Like she can drink the water, but like to eat most of the time it's gonna be blended, right? So I strained some of that, and then you see me here portioning it out into this, and I have some with just water because like if I'm making other things, this is a nice soup bone broth type of thing for me to add with other things that she's gonna eat for flavor and the nutrients. And then you see some here where I have like carrots, a piece of potato, and I had the chicken. I take the chicken off the bone and I put it in there. Like for those, when I pull it out, when this freezes up, and then I take it out and I put it in some Ziploc bags. When I'm ready to feed it to her, all I'm gonna do is take one, pop it in the microwave for it to defrost, and then I will put it in her blender, right? And blend all of that up together. So that's what you see here. I did that, and then putting that into the freezer for that to get frozen. And then again here is me putting some in some of her jars for like immediate use for like the next day, for her to have it for like her lunch or her dinner, right? So again, I'm straining it because you can see the leafy. We don't want to do that, right? So yeah, put back some in there with chicken, the potato, and all of that, and so she can have it. And this is something I'm learning also in motherhood about like preparation. You're consistently doing things today to benefit your child tomorrow. Like you're trying to give her the best start, or give him the best start in life, in what they eat, how they go about life. So you're just preparing what you can do today, so that they're good. You figure what I mean? But this is me here now, right? Trying to see if, there we go, eat the chicken foot. Let me tell you, she felt it and she like, oh, this feels so jiggy like my hand. And it was just like such a moment. Like it was like, I am not gonna be eating this. Like you alone can't eat that. Me not eat that, right? So yeah, she never eat it. Like she tasted it on her mouth, but it never feel right. So she was like, nope, I am not eating it one bit. And even though she's not gonna eat it, this mother is not going to let it waste. No, not mine. So you see me here putting 2 cock soup and something else in it, because no, I am gonna season it up so I can eat it, because this is also good for me as the mother. Like I tell you, the collagen, the gelatin of the chicken foot and everything, this is good soup, so we're not making it go waste. And you see how much we make already, right? So this is not how I normally do this, because I don't like the noodles. I normally like, mix it all enough and just have the soup. But yeah. So we're switching gears here again, because as you guys saw, I was washing. So now I have to put the clothes in my wash, right? And honestly, motherhood is not the cute or the aesthetics that we see. Like Sometimes in the kitchen, you're tired, you're doing the things that no one sees, but it's the things that matters most, right? And here, I tried to feed her with some of the yogurt smoothie thing that I made, not the ice pops, but the other one, which is just in the container. Like, she ate a pretty good portion of it, so I know it's a hit. And like, from giving her the ice pop, she loves those because she can maneuver that herself. She can eat that by herself, right? And so, yeah, I enjoyed making this stuff for her and seeing her eating it. It's just good. And despite it can be a lot, you know, some of these real moments, these unseen moments, the stretching and the learning, like at the end of the day, I feel thoroughly
Get away.
fulfilled.
Because you're not
So
complete.
if you're watching this and you're a mom or even preparing to be one, ensure that you're following I Am a Mom, because we're building a real community over
not
here.
eating by.
And
What you're
I
troubling
want
it
you
for?
to be a part, right? I want you to be a part of this. And you know, let me know if you're liking the content that you're seeing.
Why are you troubling it?
Because I'm not trying to make
You're supposed
motherhood
to
feel
eat it.
fancy, because it's not always fancy, right? It can be
You want to eat
complicated,
it?
but
Do not
it
eat the
takes
container.
intentionality.
Eat the food in the container.
And I will say again,
Yes, eat
if
the
all you
food in
did
the container.
today was to show up for your child, know that that is enough. It is enough. It is enough. It is enough. So, nobody talks about the repetitiveness of motherhood, but know that you are making good ground one day at a time is all that it takes, right? So, as per usual, thank you so much for watching this vlog. I don't want to keep you here too long. I'm not going to keep you guys here for too long. But consider this a reminder. Let me end with that. Eat, rest, and take care of yourself too. Check out our new series called Motherhood, and that we're doing it because you're still a woman, you're still a wife, a professional, a friend, and all of that, despite being a mother. So whatever season you're at, whatever phase that you're navigating being a mother, I want you to drop in the comments something that you are currently navigating alongside motherhood. For me today it was simple: cooking, cleaning, preparing. That's what I'm navigating, right? But as I say, if your day felt chaotic, right, if you felt tired, or if you felt like you didn't do enough, you did, because your love, because your love showed up. Guys, I'm putting this baby to sleep. So like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next vlog. Bye guys.
I'm used to drink blueberry, not this kind of shit. Stay. Because they now pull up my clothes then.